Yes, hello there, beauties and gentle beauties. MTT Med is on here. Yikes, as you can clearly see, a new season is here. Yikes, it's time to get wrecked. I can't believe that that's where we're going with the title of this next season. As you guys could probably guess, another status update. So I know everyone's like, bruh, you barely uploaded like anything. Where the heck was the level like achievements, all the milestones? So yeah, what we're going to be doing from now on is at least two videos on each platform. So there's going to be two videos on here on YouTube and two videos over at Twitch. Now, yet again, I know about that whole Twitch account. I know I have two Twitch accounts, but honestly, I kind of like that way, I kind of like it that way because, sometimes maybe you can find my original one, well, not original, but, the first one. So it gives you two options, it gives you two options. But I really want to address the YouTube side, the YouTube side. So, what to expect? What to expect? I know I said I was going to start doing more of my Spotlight series, trying to connect that in here. That is going to be tough, but the way I will connect that is through my TikToks. Now, I know we're not a big fan, the YouTube community, of, uploading TikToks here. So we'll see how that goes, honestly. We'll see how that goes. I know I used to do mini game shows here, and I also used to do, what was I think, storyline and like theories. I used to do a lot of things on Fortnite that I don't really do anymore, especially challenge how-tos. Let me see if I did all my challenges. I do not think I did. I honestly have not been doing everything. I've got the requirements done. I honestly don't want this, but I will be doing. Oh crap! I might need to do this right now. But I will be doing, of course, more challenges because I know a lot of people out there maybe not as good as doing challenges as other people, and I know a lot of people. It's like, oh, how do you do levels? I say do challenges. I'm like, that doesn't really help. So I will be doing more challenges. My schedule. See, that is another thing. So yet again, I do make a schedule, like a new schedule every two seasons, but the real problem is the actual content. I know everyone is sick and tired of seeing stream after stream, video after video. It's practically the same thing, You get a little bot lobbies, you get a little Team Rumble, of course that. Well, honestly, I haven't even checked if my XP map is still even eligible, because I haven't had to use it in so long. Let's see how far down is it? It's like High Pit or something. Is this I know Family Guy, I should have announced this. Oh no, this one still works. Okay, it was down for a little bit. The XP was not generating. So yeah, that was a huge pain. I'm looking for here it is. Tay, it's still here. Okay. I probably will look for another one. I would like to, of course, give a shout out to Jaiku. If I hope I'm saying that name right. Of course, he gives a lot of fairly decent ones. I will admit that the XP that he's been showing isn't as much. So, yeah. One thing I also want to say for anyone that goes on YouTube looking for like XP glitches, you have to learn the difference between the thousands and the hundreds. So, you might, because here's something I realize a lot of YouTubers do. I do not do that. Like, if someone is showing you a map, they might say you'll start getting 2,000 XP per second. And you're like, okay, that's pretty much, that's a lot. And then they'll probably go to another one and they'll probably say, you'll start getting 1,500. And you'll probably think 1,500, wow, that must be a lot. When that's actually like less than the other ones. Because I'm not going to say Jaiku, but honestly, there's a lot of YouTubers that is making the like less XP sound amazing, and it's honestly a waste of time. I remember there was one Spider map, I think like Spider-Man versus Spider-Gwen. It was a map that was like fairly decent. I know it was definitely like 5,000 to nearly 10,000 XP per second, which was really great. And then I was like, let me move on. Then again, I only had to do that Spider-Man map two times a day, and then I was maxed out. So that's like, let's say 30 minutes in the morning, and that was like literally it. When when I found the high pit, this map, I don't know why it's not really showing that much. I literally had to do this like 4 times a day because I thought, oh wow, like 12,000, 1,200. That must be a lot. But it wasn't that much. I had to do it like two times in the morning, once in the evening, and like once at night. Literally, like if I'm up, I'm like, oh crap, I gotta do it one more time. Sometimes even three more times because it might glitch out. Yet again, that's no one's fault, honestly. It's just like something you should look out for. But here's another thing for XP. I really want to address the XP because everyone's like, what do you do? Where do you go for XP? No, it's not just maps that, have these weird buttons and a bunch of code that you have to put in. It is indeed the category. So please, I know as much as we all hate it, you need to do tycoons. And let's be honest, these tycoons, the playtime, if they allow playtime, I don't even know if they still do that now. Playtime reward is a bit unfair. It's kind of crazy, especially in this one, Skybox. This one, I think I've honestly never been in like any tycoon. Like if it's the first time you're playing any new tycoon, I believe like the first go around you get like 1500. No, let me not see. Let me not do that. You get like 15,000. You get like a good level and a half, honestly, from doing tycoons. And of course, like with all it sounds hard to really find the best tycoon, but a tycoon that can have like a lot of different things to unlock. Yeah. So honestly, I don't know which tycoon is the best. I can't subscribe any tycoon to anyone. Jesus Christ, I just realized every tycoon constantly uses fish stick. What in the Tico frenzy is this? Anyway, but yeah, prop hunt. Honestly, prop hunt is, I'd say, a last ditch effort. Prop hunt is if like you don't have that much XP to go. They made a family. What? Oh, see, now I gotta check this out. How did I not notice that? Anyway, but no, prop hunt is honestly pretty good because the rooms, well, hopefully they all do that. Hopefully, sometimes you can just walk into like every room in the map and level up like at least once every time. That used to be how it was for the first Family Guy prop hunt. Of course, there's probably coins scattered around. I think before you used to buy items and get XP, so I'm not entirely sure. Now, this is gonna be another one. There's another one that people is very starting to like uh sleep on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Edit courses. Now, not a lot of edit courses, not the battling ones, but a lot of edit courses that literally just give you XP for finishing it. It Yet again, it's up to you. It's your choice of like how you want your XP to start being gathered. But honestly, like you don't even have to edit it. If it allows you to just pickaxe through, I don't know if you have to be like at the controller at keyboard. I'm not sure if this is an AFK method, but some edit courses give you XP for completing maybe medium or hard XP, not hard XP, hard edit section. So literally if you can use your pickaxe, you can literally just, I don't know, like on PlayStation, you can just hold down the swing button, press the PlayStation button and just walk forward through it. It does take a while, but I think the XP is pretty much infinite. I have not tried it that much, but I have seen a friend do it. I'm like, oh wow. So a lot of people don't realize that some XP is given within these aim and edit courses. Uh of course I would yet again death runs always give XP, that's pretty obvious. And what it was it like team death matches. I don't think I need to explain that. Now team death matches is really resolved around skill. You can't really, it's all up to you there. It's all up to you there. Another thing I would like to address, I will be working on my friends list. As you see, still got a long way to go. I would like to readdress the rule. You must stay. Ooh, boy, I think I know this person, but honestly, if I know you personally and like we're really cool, I won't get rid of you. I know that's gonna make a lot of people upset, but yes, you must get on at least every 5 days. Like I said, this person is out. It's 6 days. I do believe all you have to do is I honestly I honestly do not know. Like actually I do not know how it works. But like Lily, get on. I think once you ready up, it shows that you've been online. So that's literally all you have to do once every 5 days if you want to stay on my list. But honestly, yikes. I'm not gonna lie. Some people here aren't going to be accepted, probably like within like the next season or two, honestly, because Jesus Christ, you know how hard it is to get rid of like gosh, 300 people, 346. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to try and make more content. I cannot just spam the same thing. I literally tried to look at some of my other videos. I'm like, I literally got confused. I'm like, wait, which one is this? I looked at an entire video and then I'm like, did the thing just restart? And like, no, it's the same thing. It's just a different video. It's really awkward and tiring. I don't think you guys know how tiring it is. Like, honestly, maybe I'm just old. Maybe Fortnite kids can do this 24/7. But honestly, I cannot play Battle Royale more than like 5 times. And I know a lot of people's like, oh God, 5 times. I only played like three and then I'm switching the mode. But honestly, I think y'all see where I'm probably like dozing off, running straight forward, and like dying to a bot because, Lord, it is repetitive. Honestly, my schedule is very repetitive, very unneeded. And of course, Save the World, honestly, I have to address it. Save the World doesn't help that much. Like, other than endurance, which is good, and like it does give a good amount, but the time, it just takes so much time. And I know everyone like, which one would be better, endurance or just like doing missions? It's honestly either. It either works. Now, well, I would say doing missions is better because you can actually get new stuff and like work on other things. Like I'm trying to do my canny and at least a little bit of my Plankerton, because as I already showed, the Twine Peaks method is not completely patched, but they did add a limit to how many survivors can be downed. Honestly, this seems like a stupid fix, but yeah. I honestly do not like it. I don't know why they did that. I mean, of course, like it's a glitch. They're gonna fix it somehow. But like, if they're gonna fix it, like, fix it completely. Because like the fact that I can still do it, it just takes a while, and I honestly don't know how many like survivors you have to revive for it to work fully. But yeah, but for Save the World, of course, there's always these other modes that give you extra XP. Yet again, is uh, it is time consuming. Very, very time consuming. I can't even stress enough how time consuming it is. Like honestly, like the three main methods that helped me today, not today, in the season, it is a bit too time consuming. I have to talk about it. Lego Fortnite. This crap not worth it. Like honestly, it helped because I had to do less work. But sitting here and like I don't think you can go AFK anymore, where you have to like I don't know, maybe spam jump pads. Like 3 hours for 5 levels was not worth it. Same with what was it? Same with what was it? Fortnite Festival. Like honestly, I generally enjoyed Fortnite Festival. But a man that's not going to be paying for YouTube, as you can clearly see, it was irritating. Now, I'm not saying that it's not good. It was very good. It helped me get to level 1001 again. But yet again, let me state, you're doing this for 3 hours. And let's be honest, after 3 hours, you completely forget about it, and then you end up not doing anything longer than 3 hours because you forgot what you were doing within that 3 hours. Unless you're like me, who tries to put on a alarm every hour to remind yourself, but even that is absurd. So yeah, so going with Fortnite Lego Fortnite, Fortnite Festival, and Save the World, you are spending as a person that I can clearly say I have over 3,000 hours on Fortnite. I'll definitely post that one day. Y'all have to see how many hours I have on this game. But anyway, that is too much. Like even for me, the person that's willing to get to level 1,001, I'm saying that no, that is too much. This kid is inviting me. I'm making a video, kid. Anyway, like that's 6 hours just for 10 levels. 6 hours for 10 levels, a bit crazy. And then there's the endurance, which is like an extra hour. You're spending, if you want to do this correctly, you're spending at least 7 hours. And honestly, I know I do more, but that's not something I do consciously. Honestly, I get off after a while. Honestly, like after 2 hours, I probably get off. I probably play another game, or I just look at YouTube, get back on. I have a very tight schedule. I have alarms. I have like 7 alarms. I always mention these alarms. So let me, if I can pull them up right now. Dang it, my tablet is dead. Let me see if I have the ones on my phone. I even have like two different alarms, which is crazy to honestly say so. 1 o'clock in the morning, 3 levels, 8:33, 7 levels in the morning, of course. 8:40 in the morning, 2 levels, 2:09 p.m., 5 levels, and 11:41, 11 levels. I try to at least, because on my tablet I have a different set of alarms, at least get 20 levels a day. I feel like if you can get 20 levels a day on purpose, actually trying whatever you get in like miscellaneously, you'll definitely get to level 1,000. I'd say definitely. Some people say not. I don't know. But listen, that's just what I'm doing. A season is normally longer than a month. You do the math. That's, let's say, so I said 20, and let's say miscellaneous. See, now that's another thing I need to address. Miscellaneous levels, for me, I would say is at least five. Now, yet again, this is a person that's used to grinding, but honestly, I can get 5 levels within just goofing around, honestly, like messing with friends or I don't know, making TikToks. I've actually leveled up. Half of my like level milestones where I level up in my videos on TikTok or YouTube. I'm not even trying to do that. Not trying to flex, but I just like, oh crap, my bad. So yeah, that's like 25 to maybe 30 levels. That's 30 times 30. Mhm. My bad. Mic, mic problems. Anyway, but yeah, y'all get the idea. Oof. How long is this video gonna be? I have no idea. But yeah, that's pretty much it. As some people may know, I am moving into Rocket League because I like free stuff. Let's be honest, I like free stuff. I don't know if any people's noticed. I've been doing a lot more Rocket League. So yeah. Yet again, I don't care what nobody says. I know I'm bad at the game. I'm still gonna do it because I like free stuff. What was it? I want to address this too. I want to address this too. Things on Rocket League you can unlock for free that they're literally charging people over on Fortnite. So the reason I got on Rocket League because a friend invited me. I'm like, all right, I'll give it a shot. And I got this, and I was like, wait a minute, wasn't this? Because hold on, let me see something. I swear, I think even when they offered for me to buy it because the season was ending over at Rocket League, it was like 400 Rocket Bucks or whatever the thing is called. I'm like, all right, 400 Rocket Bucks, like $4. I'm like, all right, for V-Bucks, it's like $9. So I don't know if I can still do it. I probably can't. Wait a minute, do I have this? I just feel like a lot of things I have in Rocket League, they'll still like ask you to pay for over in Fortnite, which is kind of crazy. I'm assuming you just get refunded in V-Bucks, but like you can literally get it for free. So yeah. Rocket League is also a free game, I've heard. I hope it hasn't changed. I got it for free. I know I definitely didn't pay for it. So yeah. Um That's pretty much it. Everyone's like, what are you doing with rocket racing? Honestly, I do not really care about rocket racing that much. The challenge is very good for XP. You might need to do it in a ranked race or just, day daytime drifting. Oh my God. I'm a Fortnite kid and I don't even remember the name of the map. Come on, come on. Daytime drifting? Am I crazy? I will get this right. I will not. Yeah, day drifting. My bad. Day drifting. Uh, yeah. So that's pretty much it for this one. I will be, of course, adding more TikToks, adding more content, and actually making content. No more just hour grinding. I mean, I'll be honest with you, that's probably still going to be there. But no, not a lot of 2 hour grinding power hour where you're watching me play squads for like eternity. I know I like let's be honest, I'm a person too. I have eyes. I'm living it. I don't know if you guys do not like watching it, I'm living it. I'm sitting here, I'm like, okay, that's the third squads match today. Just 12 more to go. And honestly, I know how unreal it is to hear me speak. When anyone asks me, "How do you do your levels?" and I give them the most unholy schedule full time that honestly, if anyone other than myself was to do it, I'd probably lock them up so they get some rest and some peace of mind. When I announce that you have to play 30 squads, 19 duos, one solo, 12 team rumbles, 5 rocket racings, 3 hours of Fortnite Festival, 2 hours of Save the World, 3 hours of Lego Fortnite, at least all of creative, the defeat the gods of Olympus. Like honestly, the question just becomes like, all right, bro. I know how people feel. I know how people feel. I know how probably everyone's like, are you actually doing that? And I'm like, all right, maybe not every day. Maybe I don't do as much. That's why some weeks are faster than others. Some people's like, all right, you have to realize that yes, some weeks I might get 100 levels. Another week I might get 70 levels. Because honestly, it's insane. I'm not saying that you should do it. You just ask me, I'm giving you the result. Please consider me like Google, you know? I'm not saying it's a good thing. You can call me a Fortnite kid. You can say that's cringe. You can say that's skibbity. I don't care. That is the result. Do not get upset when you get a result that you searched for. How to become level 1000 looks in my own notes and get upset. Like honestly, that's kind of crazy. But yeah, I'm going to try and be more flexible with my content schedule because I don't want to just say, "Oh, my XP schedule, that's content." Just shove that in there, screams. So yeah, I know back then, before I was like really, really good, back when I don't want the ops to hear me. Back when 420 was the highest level in the game. Back when 420 was like the highest I got, and I thought that was the world because I didn't have a good schedule. I know my schedule was a lot better. I had goofy videos. I remember I did a what was it? I think I did like 3 hours where I drove in a circle. What was it? Like the number three car hero. I forgot what it was. Like Benz or something or something's figure eight racing thing. And you literally just drove in a infinity sign Mario Kart style. I also remember the Power Hour training sessions with, let's be honest, the Rockets, all this, Jesus Christ. It was all just red versus blue. Get into that secret room, get a bunch of tacks, spam. Do you have enough for a rocket? Get a grappler. Until they changed it. I'm gonna be honest. I never addressed this. When they changed, I think the layout or whatever. I think they removed the grappler that can like grapple from like across the map, and like now I have to run like at least halfway there. Probably get shot at a bit. I'm like, after that, I'm like, ugh, the legend is gone. The rocket hero is gone. But yeah, I know I have at least over 13 videos of me just being the most rocket spammy kid in the world. And honestly, I know I was a demon to those kids, because my timing was just crazy. It was like literally on site. The second that my screen lit up, I was already out the base in the air. the time they even the time they even look up a rocket is in their screen. Of course, there was those that learned to counter it, and then I learned to counter their counter. So yeah, though I will be trying to do that honestly. Like I know every video has been the same. I'm not really sure if I'm going to get into Bed Wars. A lot of like you should get into Bed Wars. I'm like honestly, Bed Wars take too much time. I know it's fun, it's unique, you have a lot of different outcomes. The betrayal is crazy, honestly. I like Bed Wars because I know this is not a feature of Bed Wars, but whenever I'm playing Bed Wars, I feel like I don't know if it's because of my level, a lot of people betray me. It's like Among Us. 3 out of 5 Bed War matches, I'm always dealing with some kid letting someone destroy our base. I'm like, what the heck? What the heck? So I have to keep an eye on this kid. It's hilarious for me. I don't know. I never really get upset. I know a lot of people probably hate that, but I just loved like destroying other beds. And I'm like, there's an imposter among us. I always find one of them just watching some loser destroy the bed. I'm like, you cannot be serious. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Of course, I am open to suggestions. I'm looking at all this stuff, and honestly, do not think I'm going to be playing any cringe like what is that? Oh my god, whatever this is. Weir's pet. Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, I will be looking for more stuff to play, but yeah, it's gonna it's gonna take a while. So, oof, I should be off. I hope everyone is ready to get wrecked tomorrow. I sound so old trying to sound young. But yeah, this new season looks promising, honestly. I know I haven't really been on much to say that I'm excited, but I mean, honestly, I know I've heard about the whole Donald Mustard thing about him having to leave early and that like the story is not where it's been. And honestly, that's kind of obvious. My dedication to the Fortnite story does not feel the same anymore because like it's just not the same. I These characters like I remember Jonesy was like almost my favorite character. I'm like, oh my god, bro's gonna be like intertwined with the 0 point sooner or later, and the 0 point is where. Honestly, like I don't want to fanboy, but I love how the 0 point is like on vacation. I'm like, oh, are we gonna talk about how this one blue Kirby that consumes anything that comes to the island and starts tripping out because I don't know, somebody looked at it. Honestly, like before, I remember when we needed like a whole monster, Galactus, the Eater of Worlds, had to mess with it. I love like now people want to acknowledge it and it starts tweaking out. I'm like, you throw like 2 ounces of chrome, it literally explodes. I'm like, the 0 point went from super OP to like a literal crybaby. Like honestly, I used to think, oh wow, we have the 0 point, we're about to have the dopest villain in the world, and it'd be a literal Angry Bird. Like they would bring back the 0 point just to release an Angry Bird collab, like a slingshot back bling. Like an Angry Bird just hits the 0 point. I'm gonna shatter because I'm unstable or whatever. But honestly, I honestly love kind of, chapter one and chapter two story. It made sense. I will admit, I think I've said this once. After the Primal season, nothing made sense anymore. Because like the consequences never like lined up. Like, all right, we get it. We see that aliens are here. Do something with that. You're like, all right, you fought them. Now they're gone, and now the island is flipped over. Wow, salvation. I don't know. Fortnite is all over the place, and yeah. So I hope everyone is ready for tomorrow. I know I'm ready to do my schedule, and that's going to be beautiful. And I'll see you there. Remember, it's showtime. Stay fabulous.